farmers surprised the world by successfully building a giant armored vehicle. Welcome back, dear viewers, to the latest episode of Top Secret. Ladies and gentlemen, it has long been thought that creating large-scale projects, modern equipment, or advanced weapons requires geniuses with superior intellect. But no, Vietnamese people worldwide always bring pride to the nation through many scientific inventions that are significant to humanity. Despite lacking formal training in mechanics or machinery manufacturing, driven by passion, many Vietnamese farmers have researched and invented airplanes, submarines, and robots, earning respect from foreign experts. An elderly farmer in Tay Ninh builds an armored vehicle and helicopter. Without specialized training in mechanical engineering, father and son Tran Quoc, born in 1960 in Suoi Zay Commune, Can Cha District, Tay Ninh Province, has successfully various technological machinery, including helicopters and agricultural machines. Thanks to this passion, he repaired many broken armored vehicles for Cambodia and was awarded the General's Medal by the friendly country. In his distinct southern accent, Mr. Hai recounted that when invited to Cambodia's 70th Brigade to provide technical support for cassava planting machines, he saw many of their armored vehicles broken and unable to move them. Dozens of soldiers had to push the vehicles together. After examining the machinery and engines, he offered to repair them. When I said that, they stared wide-eyed. Mr. Hai laughed as he told. The brigade leadership then called Mr. Hai up, saying they knew he was good at making agricultural machinery. But this was military equipment with complex structures and principles. They mentioned that many experts, engineers from Ukraine, Russia, and even Vietnam had come to fix it without success. Hearing this, I felt very up. To fix it, fine, but hearing that Vietnamese people couldn't, I said I'd pay for it myself. When they stared wide-eyed again, Mr. Hai suddenly laughed. The information quickly reached the commander of the 70th Brigade, who didn't know how to handle it and reported it to the commander-in-chief of the Cambodian military. He instructed to let Mr. Hai try repairing since the machines were already broken and given permission. I felt a bit worried, but actually, those machines had their own operating principles. Moreover, if others can do it, so can we, Mr. Hai shared. After carefully examining the vehicle's details, Mr. Hai grew more confident in his success. Accordingly, in early 2013, he spent $25,000, equivalent to over 600 million Vietnamese dollars, and Tran Quoc Thanh and a few workers began the repairs. The armored vehicle, produced during the Soviet era, ran on gasoline and was diligently disassembled and reassembled by Mr. replacing the engine to run on diesel. After 1 month, the armored vehicle was completed, running smoothly and consuming only 25 liters of diesel, over 100 kilometers instead of the previous 45 liters of gasoline. When delivering the vehicle to the 70th Brigade for testing, according to Mr. Hai, the responsible personnel were very, as the vehicle operated smoothly as if it had never had. The unit commander immediately signed a decision to pay the fee and assigned Mr. Hai 10 more vehicles to repair. Thanks to experience, in a short time, Mr. Hai and his son with a team quickly completed them. The discarded vehicles now run like new, with many superior improvements, enhancing combat effectiveness on the back. I was paid $25,000 per vehicle, equivalent to over 600 million Viet. Moreover, the money was paid in advance, so I had funds to buy materials and tools. Besides the initial national pride, repairing vehicles also brought me significant income, Mr. Hai candidly said. The armored vehicles Cambodia uses were designed for the Soviet battlefield with flat terrain, while here it's often hilly, leading to some operational shortcomings. Noticing this, Mr. Hai and his son came up with the idea to build a more suitable vehicle for the friendly country. On the day of handing over the 11 repaired vehicles to the 70th Brigade, Mr. Hai and his son proposed the idea of producing a new armored vehicle. The commander was surprised. I said if we succeed, the unit pays, and if we fail, I'll bear the loss. Mr. Hai proposed and was immediately agreed to by the 70th Brigade. Thanks to deep understanding of armored vehicles after nearly a year of repairing over a dozen for Cambodia, Mr. Hai and his son had become quite proficient with the strengths and weaknesses of his type. 2 men, one old and one young, began designing the style and new features for the war machine. 1. The installation details of a gun mount on the vehicle give Mr. Hai and his son the most S-old design. The gun could only fire at distances over 150 meters, while Cambodia 3. so were ambushed at close range. The gun was all. 4. They spent nearly 3 months reading documents and researching. 5. The farmer father and son finally succeeded in creating the net-light Tranquat high armor vehicle with a gun that could fire at a range of 7 meters. 6. He also arranged 2 additional guns on both sides, capable of being disassembled and 7. The operational and combat maneuvers on a simulated battlefield were 8. The total cost of simulating the equipment and paying labor costs cost Mr. High nearly $200,000. 9. The fact that a Vietnamese farmer manufactured and improved an armored vehicle was recognized by Prime Minister Hun Sen and the King of Cambodia. 10. Mr. Hai was awarded a certificate of merit by the king and called a sign. 11. And Tran Quat Tan, his son, was called an engineer, a technician. 12. At the 25th anniversary celebration of the 70th Brigade on October 13. 13. Mr. Hai and his son were awarded the Grand General Medal by Prime. 14. Currently, the Cambodian government is building a workshop to continue producing armored vehicles. 15. In the near future, Mr. Hai will. 16. Fortunately, the Cambodian fronts. 17. Mr. 18. Farmer Tran Quat Hai was once famous nationwide for manufacturing. 19. This aircraft was later sold by him to a museum for exhibition in the US. 20. Additionally, he was dubbed the king of agricultural machinery inventions for creating cassava planting machines. 21. Peanut and pesticide sprayer. 22. Vo Nuc Trong, chairman of the Tan Chau district. 23. Mr. Hai has a great passion for. 24. With creativity, this farmer successfully manufactured many types of 25. Not only in Tay Ninh but also in many. 26. 11 years ago, a man from Tai Ben named Nguyen. 27. Once stirred public opinion with his bold submarine projects. 28. Being a machinery enthusiast. 29. Mr. Wall researched on his own, right for and not. 30. Then designed the drawings and manufactured the submarine, made in Vietnam. 31. In 2013, the ship named Trong Sa 1 was introduced to the public by Mr. Wall. 32. The total research and manufacturing cost of this ship amounted to over. 33. Not stopping his passion, in 2015, the Thai Ben entrepreneur continued to announce. 34. The second submarine named Hoang Sa. 35. Compared to the Trong Sa 1 submarine, this submarine has many significant. 36. The ship weighs about 9 tons, with an outer shell made of high-strength steel. 37. And uses a more modern engine. 38. Notably, the entire steering system is concentrated in front of it. 39. Making control more convenient. 40. Additionally, according to the design, the Hoang Sa Venti submarine can traverse. 41. Cross shallow areas thanks to the screw and spiral shafts at. 42. In early 2016, Mr. Wah took the ship for testing in VTRA Industrial Zone, Thai. 43. The test lasted nearly 3 hours and was directly controlled by the Thai Ben entrepreneur. 44. During the test, the ship moved at a speed of 5 knots per hour. 45. The ship dove and surfaced quite rhythmically, but remained stationary, hovering at. 46. Even run close down to the muddy. 47. Notably, the ship has a woven rhombus shape, hoping to disperse the sound waves of underwater. 48. Less affected by waves, so 49. If previously, to complete the plowing, harrowing, ridging, and weeding processes on one side. 50. Farmers had to spend at least 4 days, thanks to the invention by the farmer in Dinh Hoi, Quang Phuc Commune, Trong Mai District, Hanoi. These processes are all shortened to just about 1 morning. Mr. Hui's machine has a compact design and simple structure, so it can be easily moved on all terrains. The machine is made from a motorcycle engine. The back of the machine is integrated with many parts to serve agricultural production. From soil preparation, weeding, creating beds for crops, to plowing, fertilizing, and towing. The advantage of the machine is that it utilizes discarded old machinery and consumes little fuel. This multi-purpose machine serves almost all processes from simple to complex in agricultural production, but has a relatively low price, only from 7 to 13 million Vietnamese dollars, depending on installation, if compared to other machines on the market such as Japanese or Korean machines. This self-made machine costs only half the price. Starting the idea in 2009, Mr. Hoi has now produced over 808 in-one plowing machines, distributed throughout provinces and cities across. This has helped shorten the labor process for fellow farmers, and labor productivity has also increased significantly. S invention won first prize in the Inventor program and was awarded a certificate of merit by the chairman of Hanoi people for being an advanced example in the patriotic emulation. Despite only completing 7th grade and having no formal mechanical training, Farmer Pham Van Hat, from Ngoc Ky Commune, 2 KY District, Haihuang Province, successfully manufactured a series of multi-purpose machines, labor robots that are convenient and effective, not only competing with Chinese and Japanese machinery in the domestic market. Some machines invented by Mr. Hat are also exported to countries like Laos, Cambodia, Malaysia, and Russia. Notably, Mr. Hat's seed planting robot product has won many high awards in invention competitions. Exported to 14 countries, including Germany and the United States. Hai Lua. Earning profits of over 1 billion. The story of this farmer's life and his convenient and intelligent inventions once made many experts take off their hats in admiration. In 2010, when working as a labor expert in Israel, he was assigned the task of spreading fertilizer on the field. Despite having machine support, the work was still mainly done manually. By the third day, seeing it was hard work with low efficiency, Mr. Hat insisted on meeting the boss and proposed improving the fertilizer spreading machine. Thanks to his accumulated knowledge and farming experience, within just a few days, Mr. Hat improved the fertilizer spreading machine based on a plowing engine, which could replace 25 laborers. Hai Lua. From $1,000 to $3,000, equivalent from over 20 million to nearly 70 million, and allowed him to stop working to focus on inventing and researching improvements for various machines. Surprisingly, Mr. Hat's fertilizer spreading machine was later directly investigated and had its copyright purchased by the Israeli State Appraisal Council. Seeing its effectiveness, they decided to spend about 5 billion Vietnamese dollars, thanks to which Mr. Hat received 200 million Vietnamese dollars from his Jewish wife. In 2012, when returning to his hometown, Mr. Hat opened a mechanical workshop and dedicated himself to manufacturing various agricultural machines to serve fellow farmers in the area. The first mechanical product that Mr. Hat improved and manufactured was the seed planter. The product weighs about 20 kilograms with a simple design, requiring no operator and can automatically move evenly, planting seeds in neat rows. Especially, the robot has work efficiency equivalent to 30 to 40 manual laborers and can sow seeds on all types of terrain. This invention by Mr. Hat later won first prize in the Haihuang Provincial Technical Innovation Contest in 2012-2013 and the 9th Inventor Contest in 2014. This product has been exported to 14 countries worldwide such as Russia, USA, Germany, Israel, Laos, Thailand, and distributed throughout all 63 provinces of the country. In 2016, Mr. Hat sold 40 seed sowing robots to the market, each costing about 30 million Vietnamese dollars. In addition, Mr. Hat also designed a series of other machinery such as neat pesticide sprayers with a 20 meters wingspan, capable of operating on all terrains, replacing 50 manual laborers, field improvement machines, potato and carrot harvesters. The farmer who finished 5th grade invented winnowing machines and transplanting machines. Mr. Dai thought that at 18 years old I just finished 5th grade. I repeated 3rd grade for 3 years, repeated 5th grade for 2 years, but in mathematics alone I excelled, and had a very good ability to imitate. Watching someone do something, I could immediately follow along. Perhaps that is the outstanding quality that has stayed with me until now. Mr. Dung, who began his life story like that. In his youth, the young man Vu Dan Dung wandered everywhere, going as far as Tuyin Quan, Sunlo, Lai Chao, doing all kinds of jobs like carpentry, forging blanks, driving farm trucks, digging for mountain rock mining, assembling construction. In any profession, he did well due to his dynamism and very fast learning ability. In each group of workers, he only needed a short time to move from apprentice position to leading. The elders said, "One trade keeps you alive, many trades kill you, but I still live well with all the trades I've done," the farmer proudly said. At 37 years old, when he decided to switch to learning motorcycle repair, family and friends all objected because they thought starting a completely new trade when approaching 40 was risky. But he still decided to follow his will, and within just 3 months had learned all the skills of the masters. That day, I was sitting at home when my teacher came looking, reporting there was a motorcycle that couldn't be fixed no matter what. I told him if he and my teacher was helpless, how could— saying so that I still went to the repair shop, finished in a moment, Mr. Dunn recounted. The news spread, many motorcycle repair shops competed to hire, but he only worked at each place for a few days, at most half a month. Everywhere he went he was determined to learn the unique skills of the local craftsmen. Dung the Rogue. Motorcycle repair was the profession that lasted longest with this farmer inventor, up to 18 years, and also gave him mechanical knowledge, forming the basis for later machinery manufacturing. During his time running a motorcycle shop, Mr. Vu Van Dong noticed that Chinese motorcycles broke down and needed much repair. Plus his constant worry about his wife, children, and neighbors working too hard in the fields. He thought, why not utilize broken motorcycle parts to make agricultural machines? The idea for the rice winnowing machine appeared during the 2010 field visit, seeing people using heavy and crude Chinese machines with cables to move rice from fields to embankments. He thought he needed to create a better device, utilizing engines, chain systems, fuel tanks, and bolts from old motorcycles. After many attempts and reworks, after 2 to 3 months, the multifunctional machine combining rice winnowing and water pumping was built. This winnowing device has a simple structure, including an old motorcycle engine, cable, fuel tank. After winnowing season, attach a pipe to become a water pump. The device can be used for both dry and neat fields in low-lying areas. Mr. Fu's Hong Kong, Nongpon Village, Yantai District. My family has 4 fields 198 meters from the bank. Before having the winnowing machine had to mobilize 4 people, taking nearly a day to carry rice to the bank. Since having Mr. Dun's winnowing machine with 3 loaders and 1 operator, it takes only about 20 minutes. Fuel consumption is only about 1 liter. In 2014, Mr. Dun introduced an engine-less rice transplanter. Initially everyone thought it was abnormal, because machinery must have engines. My transplanter without an engine, how could it work? The non-professional inventor recounted. Ignoring the criticism, he still proceeded to implement. The engine-less transplanter made from broken motorcycle parts was born, with advantages of no fuel consumption, straight road transplanting, single spacing between seedling clumps. Speaking about the efficiency of the winnowing machine combined with water, Mr. Dong Ban Sao handled 1 Dong Yan Yan Lam Yan Mosai for 1 hour field. 10 people carrying rice couldn't finish in 1 day, but with this winnowing machine only 4 people are needed, finished in 1 morning. Over 6 years since inventing this device, Mr. Dong has sold over 1,000 units. At a price of over 3 million Vietnamese dollars, a price any farming household can afford, the product has been present in many provinces like Ninh Binh, Nam Dinh, Nghệ An, Thanh Hóa, Tuyên Quang. Currently someone in Hàm Yên, Tuyên Quang ordered 6 machines for me, but I don't have enough materials to produce. Regarding the efficiency of the engine-less transplanter, he gave a comparison. Each day one skilled person can only complete 1 sow. But with his transplanter, each hour does 1 sow, calculated as 6 to 7 times human capacity. This transplanter can also be disassembled, weighs only 20 kilograms, so easy to transport. Can be used on many types of fields including low-lying areas, where modern engine-powered transplanters cannot be used due to sinking and retraction. More than 40 engine-less planting machines have been sold, mainly distributed in Thanh Hóa and Nghệ An. In addition to inventing, Mr. Dong also improved many other agricultural devices, making farming work more leisurely, such as grass cutters, water pumps, and squash cutters. With plans to retire in the next few years, Mr. Dong set a plan to manufacture several other types of machinery. He said that in the near future, it will be an automatic rice harvester.